I'm here today to teach you basic speed bagging. I've been doing it long enough now, I think I could actually teach somebody a thing or two. So, what you're going to want to do to start is, equipment-wise, unless you're going to a gym or something, you're going to want a good bag. This is a Title bag. I took the stuff off it because it'll cut my knuckles up. I recommend, actually, that you wear some gloves, but as you get better at this stuff, you don't have to, really. I do recommend one of these ball swivels. See, this one's a ball. Most platforms come with something like this. That's going to swivel. It's a regular swivel. That's what came with this. This was about a $200 speed bag platform. You're not going to want to go any cheaper than this. You go any cheaper than around $200 and you're going to be really sorry. It's not going to be what you thought it was. Or if you're good enough, you can just buy the swivel and you can build something like this yourself. But I'm not very handy like that, so I bought all this stuff. So anyways, so when you're starting out, you got to keep your hands up. Hands got to be up at all times. That's what's going to train you to do. It's going to train you on hand-eye coordination, keeping your hands up, and rhythm and concentration. You can literally just zone off in this thing for 5-10 minutes at a time. But you're only going to get so good each day. You're going to have to take time off of it. You can't just hammer at it and think you're going to get better. It actually takes time. So you're going to want to start off with open hands, and you're looking for this rhythm: a 1, 2, and a 3. So you're going to go and catch it, just like that. Then what you're going to want to start doing is pushing instead of catching. Then the left hand. And just do this for a while until you get it. Then the first thing I did was a punch. So you're going to punch it. So punch it, punch it. That's the rhythm you're looking for. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's the second strike. Is a hammer fist downward or a block. So the rhythm is punch, block, punch, block. And so what you do after a while, you start slow and you start to gradually speed it up. And as you get better, you're going to get faster and faster. And then you can just do it with one hand. Anyways, the next one I want to show you is alternating. This one's really good for using both hands and getting into a rhythm. So if you're into this rhythm here, what I want you to do is block downward and punch. Block, punch. So that it's going to go the same as this. Only you're using left hand, right hand. Okay? So that's pretty easy. You don't have to actually put the blocks in there, or you can do all blocks. Probably in the movies you see people do all blocks. That's another thing, is as you get into this rhythm, you're going to want to dance a little on your feet. You want to keep your feet just like you're boxing, with your, depending on what handed you are. So I'm moving with the bag, kind of dancing on my toes. Okay, so then the next strike I want to show you builds off the last one I showed you. So we started with punch, block. Then we went to punch, block on the other side. So boom, boom, boom. And then we started alternating, bringing both hands in at the same time. Now what I want to do is speed that up just a little bit more and do what's called a double hit. That's where you bring both hands and they hit just like that. And you just want to start slowly. So as you're hitting, so we had our regular rhythm here. those double hits in. Fancy enough? Yeah, fancy enough. See if I can do one. A triple. You can throw triples in there. You could go to quadruples if you wanted to, but it's really hard to get those to go when you're going really fast. The double hits are easier. The double hits are so much easier when you're going faster. Okay, so we've gone over the regular rhythm, the alternating hands, and the double hit. Sorry. So now that we've done that, there's a couple other tricks that you could try to work in there. I like to throw elbows in. It's more of an advanced thing. I just started doing it, but you're going to want your same rhythm. And what this one is, the upward elbow coming down, is a block. So regular boxing, you're blocking. So let's see that again. And then this elbow coming across is a twisting motion. So it's either a elbow strike or it can be a hook punch. So oh, and I missed it. But anyways, elbows are a little bit more advanced. I mean, you can sit there and it's the same as when you start with punches. You got to start slow, and then you work your way up to the speed. Anyways, there's two more things I wanted to go over that are a little bit less known on speed bags, and that's called trapping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trap it, let it up, trap it. I can use uppercuts to trap it. And then there's blocks, side to side blocks. And there's frontwards and backwards trapping. So you're just going at a slow rhythm, and then you try to trap it. See, and it doesn't always, and that's the speed of it. You try to trap it. I personally don't do trapping, but I wanted to show it to you because it is one of the basic skills. One that I developed on my own, which probably other people still do too, is I like to just punch it. So you've got your jab. So I'm not keeping up with the rhythm here. I'm just practicing throwing it out there, whack, whack, and rotating on the balls of my feet. So I'm not waiting for it to bounce a certain amount of times or anything. Just working on accuracy. It's a slightly moving target. I can practice my speed. So then, once I get my jab down, I'm going to throw the jab out while the bag is downrange. As it's coming back, I'm going to hit it with the cross. So it goes like this. So see, now the other way to practice this standing punch, these single punches, is with a hook. Now, I'm going to start with a right hook. So what I want to do is I want to come up, hook the bag. Then what I want to do is throw my jab out while the bag is up here. And I want to come back with the hook. So it's going to look like this. Okay, you can switch sides. We can throw the cross and then a left hook. Start with the left hook. We throw the cross out. Just like that. So those are two other ways you can hit this bag. But basically, one thing about what I was just doing with those jabs and with the hook punch is this thing here, when you're hooking it, is not going to react like this ball does. It's going to try and turn back the right way so that it's facing you. And what ends up happening is it gets bent. This gets bent and that screws it all up. Basically, you got to invest in one of these balls. These are really nice because they're a little bit more forgiving too when you're first learning. Sometimes you might get off. The bag might get off to the side a little, see? And then you can get it back on course by hitting it a few times. But sometimes you want it to be a little bit on an angle, like when I'm doing hand to hand. I'm actually hitting it to the side a little bit, so hope that was a good video for you. Short, quick video. Remember, it's push it and catch it, catch it. That's how you start. Start punch, block, punch, block, punch, block. Just start off slow. And then just stop it.